So we scored a couple of Honda 450s from the early 70s. One was a CB and one was a CL. The CB had a real nice old vintage hooker header on it. These bikes were absolutely filthy from sitting in some barn, and they were coated with mud and clay and dust, so we power washed the crap out of them just to see what we had to work with. We noticed that the CB had a crack in the head from the cam chain being loose and had worn a hole through it. We stole the forks off the CB and slid them on the CL so we could have a front disc brake on the bike. We added a couple of vacuum ports to the intake of the head so that we could use them to synchronize the carburetors. We will also add a tube between the two ports called a balance tube to improve low-end performance on this bike. We painted the head and sanded the edges of the fins to give it the custom look. We had to do a lot of work to the carburetors, including synchronizing, cleaning, and testing them to make sure they worked well. After we got the carbs and the header hooked up to the bike, it really started to come together. We definitely had a lot of electrical issues to deal with to make this bike run again. To get the rear fender to come together, we used an old plastic fender off a CR250 dirt bike and a taillight off an old Triumph. So we're going to fire up for the first time. That thing's loud. To mount the tank, we had to make an adapter that would hold the tank and also catch the front of the seat. We custom fabbed some tank emblems to give it a unique look. The seat was made out of plywood and an old plastic bucket, and we had to form it to make it fit the tank. That seat looks like it'll work. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.